Well, hey, this is Josh Nelson with Plumbing and HVAC SEO, and I want to record a quick video to talk to you about a new function built into NearbyNow. And a lot of you guys have heard me talking about NearbyNow over the years. It's a great tool for local SEO to drive local check-in data to your city pages on your site, as well as to drive consistent reviews on a consistent basis to the various online profiles. And over the last couple months, NearbyNow's rolled out a new tool as a function of NearbyNow called Intelligent Review Routing. And really all that is rather than sending an email after the service call saying, hey, thanks so much for choosing XYZ Plumbing and HVAC, take a second to write us a review, and then giving them options, like click here to do it on Google, click here to do it on Yelp, click here to do it on Angie's List. The way it works is it can identify intelligently through the algorithm that the email that you typed in for that customer is associated with a Google account. So that's the unique kind of secret sauce built into this whole process. And based on that algorithm, it can say, okay, this is a Google user. We're going to take them straight to the most simple place to write a review, not on NearbyNow, not on Angie's List, but right on Google. Because the Google reviews is really what we're finding to be the most important review we can get right now in terms of rankings, in terms of conversion, and everything else. So they brought this technology to us. We said, okay, great. It sounds great, but let's test it out. Let's see how it works. So I want to show you some of the results that we're seeing as a function of this now that it's out of beta, because we're really staggered by the impact it's having. So I've pulled up one of the tools we use called Birdeye. This is a review aggregation platform that kind of tracks for you all of the reviews that you have across the internet, and figures out what the average number of reviews you got on a monthly basis, what your average star rating is. Use it to kind of aggregate your online reviews and show that on your website and share it on social media. But it's also great for reporting. And so what I've done is I've pulled up a report for a company we work with called the Meridian Company. They're based in Lansing or East Lansing, Michigan. And you can see we're looking at Google reviews specifically over the last 12 months. And the green, like kind of the green bar on this chart is showing how many reviews they're getting on Google specifically on a monthly basis. And of course, the blue bar is showing the number of the average star rating for those reviews. So if we kind of look back over a year, we can see that they're averaging somewhere between 2 to 3 reviews on a monthly basis until we activated the intelligent review routing. So this was NearbyNow doing its thing, requesting reviews, getting lots of NearbyNow reviews, getting lots of Angie's List reviews, kind of across the internet. Turn on the routing and say, look, if it's a Google user, we're going to take them straight to Google. And this is where the new platform kind of comes into play. And you can see the number of reviews skyrockets in the last month here from an average of 2 to 3 to 12 reviews last month, and the month before that, 5 reviews. So almost 4 times the number of reviews on average, and we expect this trend to continue because they're doing a lot of service calls, they're checking in on a consistent basis, and now we're driving those check-ins to request reviews directly on Google. So it's powerful stuff. I'm showing you another example. This is Valley Plumbing, which a lot of you may know. They're based in the Salt Lake City, Utah area, but their location is actually in Sandy. So when I pull up the same report for this client over a 12-month period, you can see if I just want to look at Google specifically, because that's what this whole platform is about, you can see the number of reviews goes from an average of 1 to 2, 2 to 3, shoots up to 17 in July, 22 in August. This isn't across the internet. This is specifically on Google. So we can say with a high degree of confidence now that this is out of beta. We've proven that if you're using NearbyNow consistently and checking in with this intelligent review routing, it's going to increase the number of reviews. And what's really even more exciting than that is we're seeing that it's improving rankings on maps. So here's East Lansing plumber, number 2 spot on Google Maps. Sandy, Utah plumber, here number 1 on Google Maps. Again, it's all about the number of reviews at this point primarily on Google Maps. So 77 reviews on Google Maps, that moved them from a 3rd spot in Maps to the number 1 spot West Jordan, another city that they have a location in, this is where their new location is, went from not being on maps a couple months ago to now having a number 2 and a number 3 spot on maps. And West Jordan is a couple 100,000 population area. So this definitely is not a throwaway town. So I'm super pumped up to say this platform with the intelligent review routing is working exceptionally well and having a major impact on the number of Google reviews, which is what we've always wanted for you, more Google reviews. And so that's what this is all about. So if you're using NearbyNow actively, I'd encourage you to reach out to your account manager, tell them that you're interested in the intelligent review routing, make sure that we get it activated for you. There's a slight increased charge because it's a new algorithm that they've added as like an increased added value. So there's a slight upcharge for it. Don't let that slow you down. This is powerful. It's going to help. It's going to have a significant return on investment, because if we can drive even just a couple more reviews every single month, that's going to help with your rankings. That's going to help with your conversion. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention on this same front is the other integration that we can use is an integration between Service Titan and NearbyNow. So if you're a Service Titan user specifically, you can eliminate the need to check in altogether. We can take your job that you dispatch through Service Titan. Once you close the job, NearbyNow treats that as a check-in. And so you can key in the information that your guys are checking in with on their cell phones, have that automatically pass through Service Titan to NearbyNow, create the check-in, and then automate the review request. So you combine automation from Service Titan with the intelligent review routing, and that's where we're able to see this staggering spike for Valley Plumbing. If you don't have Service Titan, don't let that slow you down. Continue to check in either from the mobile phones or from the back end, and this works. You know, the previous example I showed you of Meridian, they don't use Service Titan. I'm showing you another example. This company called 24/7 Plumbing and Drains. They're in Murrieta, California, and they just recently activated this as a function of the beta. So if I go into reports, I just want to see our Google reports. Want to look at it over the past 12 months. So you can see, can you see where we might have activated this technology, right? So, you know, one review, turn on the intelligent review routing. Last month, 12 reviews on Google. So he checks in from his phone, he types in the review request, the intelligent routing does its thing. So very excited. Hopefully I'm not beating the dead horse, but this is very exciting technology. It's something that will help you drive more online reviews. It's going to help with your ranking. It's going to help with your conversion. So if you're already using NearbyNow and you're a client, give us a call. Reach out to your account manager, 866-610-4647. Let's talk about getting this activated for you. If you're a client and you're not using NearbyNow, maybe you just felt like it was too much work, or it just maybe you didn't feel like you're getting the reviews that you could, I'd encourage you to give it a second thought, right? As part of our program, we found NearbyNow is really a powerful driver of our local city rankings around your city area. And with this intelligent review routing and the integrations we can tap into, it's something you might want to think about again. So feel free to call your account manager, 866-610-4647, and just let's have a conversation around it and make sure that we're fully leveraging the tools that you have at your disposal. Thanks for your time. We'll talk to you again soon.